Last month, a Civic owner got hit with a $2,900 repair bill. The part that started it cost less than his last oil change. Most owners spend money on the wrong upgrades, wheels, exhausts, tints. Meanwhile, the cheapest upgrades on the car are the ones that prevent the biggest bills, and almost nobody talks about them. I'm Dave, 20 years working on Hondas. Here are 7 cheap Civic upgrades almost nobody knows about, but every owner should. Let's get into it. Number 7. LED interior bulb swap. The cheapest item on this list, and the one you'll notice every single night. Costs $20 to $35, takes 15 minutes. Factory incandescent bulbs in a Civic put out dim yellowish light that makes the cabin feel a decade older than it is. LED replacements throw crisp white light around 6,000 Kelvin, dome light, map lights, trunk light, footwells, all of it. They draw a fraction of the power, run cooler, and quality units are rated for 30,000 plus hours. You'll own the next car before these die. Most Civic sockets are a simple twist or push, no tools. Brands like Diode Dynamics sell kits that list the exact bulb for your trim and year. 20 minutes, $35. The interior feels like a different car after dark. Number 6. Trunk or hatch strut replacement. Every Civic that's a few years old develops the same symptom. The trunk or hatch doesn't stay up on its own anymore. You're bracing it with one hand while you load groceries with the other. The gas struts holding it open lose pressure gradually, and most owners just adapt to propping it instead of fixing it. That sagging strut is also putting uneven strain on the hinges and latch every time you catch it halfway down. A full set of trunk struts runs $25 to $40. Install is under 20 minutes with a small trim tool to pop the ball socket ends. For hatchback Civics, the rear hatch struts run about the same and matter even more. A hatch that drops on you while you're reaching into the cargo area isn't just annoying, it's a real way to get hurt. $25 and the trunk works the way it did when the car was new. Number 5. Magnetic oil drain plug. Your factory drain plug is a plain bolt. It does one job, drain the oil. A magnetic version replaces it with an identical bolt, carrying a strong neodymium magnet on the tip, sitting right in the pan, where oil settles before it recirculates. Every oil change, that magnet catches the fine metallic particles your filter lets through. This is a diagnostic tool as much as a part. Pull the plug at every change and look at it. Clean magnet means healthy internals. Fine gray paste is normal wear. Heavy clumps or visible metal shavings are your early warning before a bearing or a chain guide fails outright. Quality units run $10 to $20. Confirm the thread pitch for your specific engine before you order. Get it wrong, and you're looking at a stripped oil pan, a repair nobody wants. $10 to $20. A free engine health check built into every oil change. Number 4. Fumoto Quick Drain Valve. If you change your own oil, this is the upgrade that removes the most common way a DIY oil change turns into an expensive repair. It replaces the factory plug with a lever-operated brass valve that threads into the pan once. Flip the lever. Oil drains. No wrench. No fighting an over-tightened plug. No risk of cross-threading soft aluminum pan threads, which is a real and common repair shops see constantly. A helicoil insert at best. A new pan at worst. Runs $30 to $45. Installs in 5 minutes. And stays on the car for good. $35 once. No more stripped threads, ever. Every couple $100 I've watched an owner spend chasing a symptom, the actual cause was something on this list. That's exactly why I built the Honda Longevity Blueprint. It's linked in the description. Number 3. Greasable ball joints. This one matters most if your Civic is lowered, and in this community a lot of them are. Factory sealed ball joints have no grease fitting. There's no way to service them. The grease inside breaks down over time, and once you get metal-on-metal contact, you get clunking over bumps, wandering steering, and tire wear no alignment can fully correct. On a stock height Civic, factory joints typically last 80,000 to 100,000 miles. Lower the car and put the suspension geometry under more angle and more stress, and failures at 30,000 to 50,000 miles are well documented in the community. Greasable joints from Moog cost about the same as factory sealed replacements. $30 to $60 per unit depending on application. The only difference is a small Zerk fitting. Every oil change, 3 pumps of a grease gun, 30 seconds, about $2 in grease. A joint replacement on a Civic runs $120 to $300 per side in parts and labor. Do the math on how many replacement cycles $2 of grease saves you. Number 2. PCV valve and an oil catch can, especially on the 1.5-liter turbo. The PCV valve routes crankcase pressure back into the intake, and on the 1.5T, it's a small part that causes outsized problems when it sticks. Pressure builds, oil gets pushed where it doesn't belong, onto the intake valves, into the intake tract, and because this engine is direct injected, fuel never washes those valves clean the way it does on older port-injected engines. The oil bakes into hard carbon with every heat cycle. A failing or original PCV valve accelerates that timeline significantly. The valve itself is $15 to $25, and cheap insurance against a walnut-blasting bill that runs $300 to $500 down the road. Pair it with an oil catch can installed between the PCV outlet and the intake, and you're trapping oil mist before it ever reaches the valves. A quality catch can kit runs $80 to $150 and needs to be drained every few thousand miles, 30 seconds. Empty the cup. Done. Not required, but it meaningfully slows the exact carbon accumulation that eventually needs a $400 fix. Number 1. Engine and transmission mount inserts. This is the goldmine at the top of the list, and almost nobody does it until something's already gone wrong. Stock rubber mounts on a Civic are fine when they're new. By 80,000 to 100,000 miles, that rubber has softened and compressed from years of heat cycles and torque. And a soft mount lets the engine and transmission shift around under load, far more than they should. Owners notice it as a clunk on hard shifts, a shudder at takeoff, vibration through the shifter or the floor at idle. What they don't see is what that movement is doing downstream. Extra angular stress on the CV axles every time the drivetrain rocks, accelerated wear on motor mount brackets, and on manual cars, a transmission that's harder on its own synchros because the whole assembly is shifting mid-shift. A CV axle replacement runs $200 to $400 a side. A transmission mount alone, parts and labor, can run $250 to $400. Polyurethane mount inserts. Brands like Innovative or Hard Race make Civic-specific kits. Slide into the factory mount and firm it up without the harshness of a full solid mount. They run $60 to $100 for a full set and install in under 2 hours with basic hand tools. The engine stays planted, the shifts stay clean, and every part downstream, axles, transmission internals, exhaust hangers, stops absorbing the movement a tired mount used to pass along to them. $60 to $100 protects nearly every load-bearing part connected to the drivetrain, and it's the upgrade almost nobody makes until they're already replacing something it would have saved. Cheap parts, expensive lessons, that's basically every item on this list. The Honda Longevity Blueprint walks through all of this in one place. Links in the description. If this helped you, hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.